Hey guys, back at you with another video from the Gaming Geeks 497 here, and today we have another video. I hope you guys do enjoy another vlog. Got a few things to do today, and let's get that all pretty much out the way and get this vlog started.
I'm yours.
I pretty much try to use this camera all day, see if I actually do like it. And I've used it for a long time, but we pretty much don't ever use it as a standard vlog camera. But today we are. Sometimes here and there I do use it as a vlog camera, but majority of the time I don't. Like, I pretty much have the whole setup, the mic, everything, the tripod, all the mounts that it goes for, and I just don't ever really use it. I just use it for cinematic shots, pretty much. That's about it. At one point or another, we used every camera that I possibly have as a vlog camera, but you know, it takes a bunch of cameras to try to find the right one that you can vlog with. Like, I have the Hero 9. I vlog with that pretty much a lot, just because it's so portable and nice. I got the Hero 5 Black. I used to use that for a long time, but I needed to upgrade because the quality was not there. But at the time getting it, it was top of the line, top notch. But it's even smaller form factor. I've had tons of other cameras that are garbage and gone now. You got this camera right here. I've had a few mirrorless cameras, some point and shoots. Like, I've had 3 or 4 different Canon G7X Mark IIs. I had like 3 or 4 of those. Never liked those. I've always returned those for some reason. I've never used a Sony RX100, but I hear they're pretty good. They're point and shoots. I typically don't like point and shoots. It's either super small cameras or super big cameras, from mirrorless all the way up to DSLR, or below point and shoots, basically action cameras. Something small like the Osmo Pocket. And sometimes being a creator, making videos and everything like this, it's just hard to, figure out what you're gonna film. And you can't find anything to film, and you feel like you're not being creative, you just gotta think real hard and, well, be creative. Sometimes making a vlog, you actually have to get pretty creative. Literally not creative on what you say, but the shots you do, and literally the things you do. In every aspect, you have to be pretty creative. You want the shots to be crispy, you want the sounds to be nice, and you want to say a lot of good things. But literally, the hardest thing when it comes to vlogging is trying to find the camera. And right at the beginning, you don't know what to get. It's going to be pretty hard, but going on and on and on, you're going to go through so many cameras, and it's still going to be hard to find the right vlogging camera. There's probably big creators that switch cameras all the time because they just cannot find the right vlogging camera that they actually want to use. Personally, me, I just like small, lightweight, portable, and ready to go. Good quality, good audio, and it's good for me. The other stuff just comes into consideration. You want weatherproofing, like a GoPro, or you want no weatherproofing. The Osmo Pocket has 0 weatherproofing, but you can always take the GoPro as backup in case you need the weatherproofing. That's what I normally do. I normally just take main camera with no weatherproofing, and then GoPro's backup just in case I need it. It works out pretty well. I forgot to mention, also stabilization is a big part of it. Some people really don't care if there's stabilization, and others really do care if there's stabilization. But it just makes your vlogs look really nice when you have stabilization. You can get those cinematic shots that you really need. say something sticking on the floor. No, nothing sticking on the floor. My foot is sticky because I had tape on it. Because there was a little piece of sticky tape on the floor. Jesus Christ. But either way, everything is semi-clean in my room, which is nice. Pretty much my room is all clean. We just gotta get all the minimal stuff that I can get. Show my closet. And we got just nothing but trash on the floor. Just a trash bag that I use to clean up all the trash. And we got the blankets that we need to take care of. I hate these. I hate these on there right now. I'm gonna take them off. But yeah, pretty much. I just gotta get these blankets folded for now. Gotta stay hydrated. Hydrate. Homies. But anyways, I'm still trying to figure out the time-lapse settings because they seem a bit short or too fast or whatever. But yeah, you guys let me know. When I do the next time-lapse, you see if it's too fast or you know what. Because I feel like it's too fast. But that'll be for you guys to decide, obviously. I feel like every day is a new day for camera testing because I'm always testing cameras to try to get the best quality. Because after a while, you just need to upgrade and figure out new cameras and new things that you can use. Because one camera doesn't stay quality forever. It gets outdated basically. And with that being said, you have to keep up with the camera industry to try to keep quality content and videos and whatever else. But I'd say like year after year, you don't need to upgrade. Like if you got a camera this year, next year you don't need to upgrade because your cameras last 5-6 years, even longer. They last way longer, but to keep them updated with software and quality that's actually coming out, I would say you would have to upgrade like every 6 years probably to try to keep up with the industry and quality and whatever else everyone is putting out from the camera industry. And then also in 2023, we are going to be doing a lot more videos, a lot more epic stuff. You know, we just got to keep up with the editing and audio and all of that. But soon enough, we will be on that grind where we are posting times a week at least. And we'll try to get a lot of videos and things done, not just me just picking up the camera and vlogging like I am right now, just trying to think of it as we go. I will basically have full planned out videos when I start getting back into the grind with vlogs every week. As sometimes the grind is hard to try to keep up with all the videos that you do, especially if they're crazy, especially if you gotta go on a lot of weather, especially if you're vlogging a lot, especially if you're doing all of that. It's just hard at times. One thing that I can say I want is a new camera, and I don't want like a GoPro or a new Pocket, because if I have the Pocket 1, the Pocket 2 is nearly identical to the Pocket 1, and if I have the Hero 9, the Hero 11 is pretty much identical with a few different features slapped on top. The GoPro Hero 11 has a little bit of higher quality than the Hero 9, but not enough to intrigue me to get it. I want to get something even better. There's been a couple of cameras that I've been looking at. I'm not going to pop any names of which cameras that I have been looking at. There's I think, very few Canon cameras that I'm looking at. A ton of Sony cameras that I'm looking at. And also Lumix. But literally for me, I just want that camera. That certain camera is fire. Cameras are a bit expensive, but definitely worth it. Pretty much 2 GoPro prices of $349. Actually, a little bit more than that. But like I said, definitely worth it when it comes to the cameras because their autofocus is superb. The best, honestly. I mean, I don't want to say they're the best because that's what everyone says. But personally, I've never used a camera ever. I think like I've only tested like the I don't know what Mark 1, 2, 3, one of those. I've tested those in like stores, that's about it. Not actually day-to-day use and actually seeing how good it is. Because when you use it in the store for like 5 minutes, it looks really good, but you don't actually know until you start using it, get in the editor, and actually look at it on your computer, and actually see the quality and footage of the camera. But literally, for me, the DJI Pocket 1, it basically suits me for its simplicity and how small it is, lightweight, and it just goes. You know, you just click one button and you're ready to record. And also stabilization. Stabilization is on point with the 3-axis gimbal. The only thing I ever have a problem when it comes from the DJI Pocket, DJI Osmo Pocket, the only thing I ever have an issue with is the quality is not really that great compared to like a lot of higher end cameras. I would say the DJI Osmo Pocket is pretty much on par with mobile phones. Not really that great, but good enough to just get the job done.
Good evening, everyone, and the highlights of the news this Thursday. Traffic accidents. Run. A Beaver County man is being